look and see. See, somebody's commenting. Yeah, this is a car that a customer brought to us to do some sheet metal work on. We're going to do all the decking and the roof and all of that. That's what we're doing. Hey there, Brian Roberts and Dustin Riley, Jamie Mooney. Glad y'all's in here. This is, as you can see, we got some fresh sheet metal over there. And we're going to do the roof, sails, and a new deck on this thing. So they asked us if we'd do that. Those sides are just borrowed. They're not what actually went on that car. So he just borrowed those. But Matthew just kind of clamped them up there to kind of get an idea where everything went. So he's over there. He's got everything kind of laid out on the one sheet of metal to do everything around that, to get everything kind of squared. So we're getting there on that one. So the mini stock that was sitting right there, we've pushed it outside for the time being. It won't take long to do all this, but I know that guy was here first. But I can, if it's not too bad tomorrow evening, I'm going to work on the mini stock outside. And if it is, I've got a plan for that. But right there's my door bars. Got all of them cut and notched and ready. So what we might do tonight is work on this old car. Because Matthew's doing that one. That's not my deal. I can, but Matthew likes doing body work. So I'm going to get over here and do some chassis work. Put some tubing in right there and coming across here and there to here and all of that. So see if we can't get this thing a little bit closer to getting ready to go to get some paint put on it. So we'll see how that goes. Y'all just hang loose, talk amongst yourselves as we get ready to start doing a little bit of work. We got a lot of heaters going in here tonight, so you have to kind of put up with the noise, because it's just too cold not to have some heat. swing it myself. I'm gonna have a full basket. I'm gonna have a full basket myself. I don't know that I'd be able to swing doing a vintage late models too. So that would be cool though. Notchers back up. spring tester. Ain't no way we can do it with it here. Just gotta move our spring tester. It kicks on and off. Yeah, it'll kick on and off. here, opposite. Right opposite. Let's give that a shot. How that works. Let's see. Welder over here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a whole bunch of them. amazed how much faster things are with that tubing knife. Good. Can't tighten it up anymore. Gotta get a better oil on it. VIN number for the car. How's RC Industry doing tonight? See your stuff. VIN number. VIN number. Right there on the frame. The car. I think we gotta work about it now. Going 9 inch. Howdy, howdy, Mr. Green. all that is. How's Mr. RC doing tonight? Just needs a little bit of cleanup. A little bit of feedback. Gary Eddie said hi. How you doing tonight? Sure would be nice if Art Captain would get with us and replace this old Miller 130 XP with one of them Art Captain 250s. Sure would be nice. Art Captain 250. Just saying, it'd be nice. We'd try one out on the channel for you. Yep. Johnny who? Johnny Rocket. Yes, sir. That's a dirt tractor. Yep. It's a dirt tractor. We're trying.
Johnny Rockets in what class?
Should be pure stock, factory stock, something like that. Yeah. Uh, do what? Oh, we're working on it. It ain't done. But we're getting there. It ain't done. I gotta try to get this set before we even try it. Fair enough. Just try to clean it all. Just got this finagling here. We're about out of gas. Welding gas, that is. What? What? Yes. Pulled up there. Just stick something on it right there. I can, gotta get it before we go up right there. Half inch. At least half inch. get some tact. Up there. Damn. Yeah, just a second. We can probably get a little better tact on it before we do that. I don't know, it don't necessarily need pushed on it, this out here is hanging down.
Well, I was just going,
So I've got the flush right there.
it's flush all the way up.
Yeah, I'm picking up on it back here, 'cause it's hanging this way. I just need to make sure the flush right there. Now, there you go. Hold up.
There.
We ain't gonna be able to do much welding because we're out of gas. We're plumb out. She just splattered on me. Tack. Anyway. That's good. That's what y'all using all your gas up. What happens when you use your welder, you use your gas up. I guess we might know it. Kim Merriman,
I don't know who that is.
Kim Merriman, said hi.
Don't let Mama outfit
He
tonight.
let my outfit know Kim Merriman said hi to me. She was in my hide. Just another $45 here, or 50.
That ain't bad. Had to think the gas in the truck.
Yeah,
Ain't too bad.
especially when you sleep fast. That's what I'll be doing when I get home from work tomorrow. Go and get another one of these. Anybody want to sponsor the channel? We can use it. We could use some help. Right now, the channel's being sponsored by MVP. My back pocket.
Is there any of them? Well, the supply companies out there that just look.
Well, the supply company could sure help us out right here. Well, how long we been on? Did we buy Dallas Everett's car? No. This is actually Todd Greer, Justin Greer's car. They borrowed his side panels and sail panels so that we get patterns and stuff. So this is a IRP chassis that they had bought. I think it's a 22 model or something like that. But anyway, they borrowed his side panel and sail so that we could get some patterns. So yeah, we're just working on it we're doing a deck. As you can see here, sheet of metal. Matthew got started on it today, pulled all this off around here, all this, and that panel that was going down this side. He got all that off, and you can see it laying right there, but he's got it all laid out over here. Can't really see it, but you can see some marks here and there. We got to get a silver felt tip so that it'd show up a little better, but you can see right there where he used a scribe to scribe it out, so it makes it a little easier to see. So that's going to be, that panel is going to be the panel over there. So anyway, that's what this is we're doing a deck for the Greers. So if anybody out there needs some body work done around this area, Matthew, he's getting to being pretty good at it, so he loves doing it. So we can do sheet metal work. We can do a little fab work, as you can see, as we're doing some repairs on this old car, making it to where it's a pure stock, factory stock. Probably, I don't know if they'd let it sheet metal floor pan and pure stock or not, but it'll be a decent little car. Not every car has to be brand new, and if a person wants to get into factory stock a little bit cheaper, this be the way to go. So, or if you're needing something done to your factory stock, we can do that. So as you can see, we're going to change these out. Them's been cut on, and we're going to cut them out and put brand new ones on back in the stock locations. So yeah, we got our engine mounts in stock, 2-inch back basically, wherever number one line up with the ball joint, whatever that rule is. So anyhow, that's what we doing here. Run out of gas, as you can tell. I was putting floor pans in this thing and got it tacked, but that's as far as I can get. So this was a hot chassis from Louisiana, Shreveport area, Bossier City. They had it as a sport mod, had stock rear suspension, and we're going to cut these, redo these, and make these solid where you cannot adjust them, because you can't run adjustables on the rear. To build one complete, as far as a chassis, I'm not sure yet. I've got a frame out back with a body on it, a Malibu body, and I haven't sat down to put a pencil on it yet, but I can probably get a pretty close estimate. So it's like, I'm assuming Bama Boy Tide is in Alabama. So we can work something out if you want in the car. Like I say, we can build one. We'll have to get this one out of the way first, but I don't know. Probably a chassis, not counting anything else, just chassis. I don't know. I'll have to get back with you on that. If you could go to my Facebook page, Russell Merriman, and look us up there, or Outfits Garage on Facebook, and look us up there and private message me, and we'll see if we can't work something out if you're serious about getting a car. So this in here, will be a roller. It'll have fresh powder coat paint job on it. It has been raced. There's some, like these old frame rails here, they've got a little bit of bowl in them and stuff, but I ain't too concerned about that. Those aren't too structural. But as you can see right here, took a lick right here, nothing serious. We did change this down tube out, because hot chassis, their stuff is pretty lightweight. So we did that. We'll get all this set up back and put the pedals and everything back in it. But we did upgrade, put a stiffer bar in it right there. We changed that bar out over there. It was the way they had it was goofy. So Ghost Plays, I don't know what you're talking about. What ain't we doing? I don't. What are we doing? We're just building race cars. So that's all we do here. So Outfit Live, unfinished project. So, but a bare chassis, you're probably front to back ready to be painted. You're probably somewhere between 35 and 3,800. I'm assuming. That's a rough estimate. Maybe between 3,500 and 4,000 probably. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. Yeah, we're just working on these old race cars there. Ghost Plays. Ghosties Plays. So that's all we doing. But anyhow, Matthew will get back on this and he's gone tonight, but he'll get back on this and do some body work. Get the deck put in it. He'll probably have the deck put in it by this weekend, more than likely. We'll work on sail panels and whatnot. Got to build a new roof. They want a new roof, sail panels. I'm sure we'll do the A-post as well. So Ghosty, that'll work. A lot easier. Yep. Yep. Anyhow, we got these bars in there. We replaced this frame rail. It was a little bit damaged. And then, like I say, this cage was originally back here, and we cut it loose, moved it to here, and we've replaced all these bars, doing all this Xing, stiffen it up, and we replaced this frame rail from right there to here, right there. So we fixed that. We replaced this bar back to there, and then put new down bars here. So you can see we've got that all welded back in, right there and there. Colleen Tebow, good to have you in here. We getting closer on this thing, but we ran out of gas, welding gas that is. 75-25 is what we use. CO2 and argon mix seems to weld real good on this stuff. So what kind of race cars do y'all build? We build a little bit of everything. Mainly dirt track cars. We'll do everything. Factory stop, pure stop, mini stop, front wheel drives. We'll tackle it all, whatever somebody wants. You can see this one, this is kind of cluttered right now, piled up, because some of this stuff goes on this car when it's done, but that's considered what we call at Batesville Motor Speedway a hobby class, and the motor rules are the same motor rules in this class as this class, basically, but these have different rear suspensions. As you can see, this one's got leaf springs, where this one will have trailing arms and coil springs. So it'll be a little bit different suspension. So anyhow, your brother builds street racing cars and drag cars mostly. Well, that's pretty cool. We've done a little drag racing. Let me show you this right here. That right there is a burnout competition that we won, a tire that we won this last year. I can't reach it, but see right there is a trophy. It's supposed to have a piece of rubber on the top of it, but hadn't got that yet from last year's winter. But yeah, that's what's left of that tire. We hung it up in the shop for a trophy. I'm gonna make a little bit better mount for that trophy whenever we can get that piece of rubber to go on the top. It'll sit right there, and that's our 2025 No Name Nationals AHRA burnout competition at Saxton, Missouri. So we did that back in September. You can go back on our channel a few months ago and see the little red S10 doing the burnout. You'll see that's the tire that come off of it. So, yep, that's it. But we've done a little bit of drag racing. Right now we're mainly doing dirt track stuff, as you can see. But we do have a little drag truck sitting out back, that little S10. Yeah, September 25 is when that was. So it'll be on the channel. Just subscribe to the channel and go back a few months and you'll see it there. Thank you for the congratulations there. I finished 8th in my debut at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Good deal. Good deal. Congratulations. Good deal. As you can see, we got junk. You would almost think we were hoarders. But all of this means something. We're just a little bit cluttered right now. Yeah, we got to take a little time and come in here and redo some things. Yeah, when you say dirt track, do you mean rally or that circle dirt track racing? Circle tracking. Yep. High five in the sky. So high. Okay. As a car guy myself, I understand as soon as you get rid of something, you need it. Exactly. That's the reason why we're a little bit, you know, most car guys are a little bit hoarders anyway. You know, we're just a little bit hoarders. So this is precious merchandise. That's what you like to say. And we've got a trailer sitting outside, enclosed trailer. As I looked over here and seen some springs, and I'm thinking, you know, we got probably 50 of them springs in that trailer out there. Parts and pieces and brackets and whatnot. So there's some more springs. There's springs right there. There's springs right over there. As you can see, yep, you can see them there. But we got crankshafts, rods, pistons. There's another crankshaft. There's a set of 455 heads ready to bolt on, 455 Oldsmobile. If anybody's looking for a 455 Oldsmobile that's torn apart, heads are fresh, ready to bolt on, holler at me. I'll sell it cheap. I'll sell it cheap. Sell it to you less than what I've got invested in them heads over there. So you just have to come and get it. I ain't delivering it nowhere. I'm going to try and be more aggressive in the next round of racing this weekend. Yep. Well, it just takes a little time and practice, you know. Do a little bit here, a little there, and you know, just don't get too aggressive and take yourself out or someone else, you know, and But the more you do it, the more you'll learn what you can and can't do. That's the key. So, yep. Go over here and get my drink. We got a heater going right there. Yep. That's what we drink. Same thing as Jeff Lutz. Anybody know Jeff Lutz? Well, there's no telling, Ghosty. No telling. Where are y'all located approximately? You don't have to give exact, but approximately. What state y'all in? Oh, let me sit down and rest my back. Do you use 5-point harness? Yes, sir. Yep. 5-point harnesses. We use a 5-point harness. It's a 950 horse V8 2007 GT 500. Well, that's a little bit more horsepower than I can think of than a GT 500. Tennessee. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Who's that?
John Ray.
Who?
We got some friends up around Union City. John Ray.
Oh, John. Yeah, John Ragsdale, Union City, Tennessee. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know a few people around Tennessee. But I guess when they get the Memphis Motorsports Park going again, y'all be able to take that car over there and run it. Tony Stewart returns to NASCAR Truck Series for Daytona. I seen that. It's gonna be pretty exciting. She's been to Rod Run and the local drag strip here a bit. Other than that, all of her races are and shows were out of state. Okay. Take it thing on Power Tour. That'd be something to do. I've always wanted to do Power Tour, that or Sick Week. I think Sick Week would be fun to do, but it costs a lot of money, and it costs a lot of money, and have to take probably 2 weeks off of work to get it done and done right. But I'd really like to do that Sick Week. Wouldn't have to be fast. It just a week long, 4 or 5 nights or days of racing, and then traveling in between. I think it'd be awesome. I struggle with trying to make friends at the track. Well, it's sometimes some of them can be hard to be friends with. That's kind of part of it sometimes, but just kind of, you know, just don't don't be too aggressive on the racetrack, and be courteous, and try to, be there if someone needs some help. Be right there to help them, and be that guy that some people may not notice, but be that guy that they'll know that you're a good guy. So that's how you gain trust and friendship.
Right,
Oh,
anybody you can.
yeah. Jim said he wants to do a trip back out west, but driving the 250 4x4. That'd be fun. Might need to get you a sack full of money. That car has a long, complicated backstory with my brother, and as for taking off, he owns his shop. Well, that'd be pretty easy done, I reckon, unless he has to have has to be there for management or something. Me Slayer 1, you look like my uncle, who was my father figure for most of my childhood, who died in 2020. You have the same type of facial hair, eyebrows, and all. Well, I hope that's a good thing. Maybe we bring you some good memories, maybe. So, good deal. I don't have my dad with me no more. He's been gone 20 years, matter of fact. The 26th of this month, he'll be gone 20 years. So, yeah. I think about him a lot, but, he's in a better place right now, so. Ghosty said not really. He can't talk anyone on the shop into a field trip anywhere. Well, sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens.
They tell Jim's Fastback we got some wheels at the dash.
Yeah, Jim.
We greatly appreciate it.
Jim's Fastback. We got the wheels, tires, and the dash. Hey, we sure appreciate it, Jim's Fastback. Will come in handy. If you're running in the back, you'll have all the friends in the world. But once you start running or winning, it's a different ball game. Been there, did that. Hey, me too there, JR. I just say JR. JR Larry. I've been there myself. Metal Art Custom said tap tap. Hit that screen twice if you're in here. And if you tap that screen twice, it'll put the thumbs up, all of that. We sure appreciate it. Yep, we've been working on this stuff out here. Run out of welding gas. Anybody ever done that? Ghosty said my papa has been gone since 2010. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. My dad died in 06. January 06. Thought I'd stop in before heading to bed. We sure appreciate you, Metal Art. Ghosty says, I only paint and sand cars. Okay. I've done a little bit of that, but it's been a long time ago. Your brother does the welding. Okay. Yeah. I painted a few vehicles back in my day when I was a lot younger. I got a guy right now wanting to bring a race car to me for me to paint it, put a rear end in it and paint it. And I said, I'll have to think on that one. I can, and I might, but it'll be ain't gonna be cheap as he thinks it's gonna be. JR said my dad passed in August 25th. Sorry to hear that. Or August of 25. Okay. Ghosty says I have similar pet peeves to Max. I hate unfinished paint jobs and despise rust. Well, most everything we got's got a little rust on it, unless it's a newer model. I'd like to paint my old Ford truck. I've got an 85 Ford truck. It was my uncle's truck. I went to Alabama and got it when he had passed away. I had took my mom down there to visit my aunt and her sister. The old truck sitting out there on the edge of the farm field and just sitting there, and I could tell it had been sitting there for a long time. I knew it was my uncle's. He used to use it all the time. But I wound up acquiring that from my aunt and brought that thing home. We do a little work on it here and there, but it sure could use a paint job. But it works the way it is. It just works. It's an old 85 Ford F-350 dually. Hey, I can bet they all playing pool in the sky. I'm living the best eternity and living the best eternity together. Probably so. Yeah. Yep. That's the easiest way to think about it. Think of them having a good time. Yep. Well, somebody has UFOs. I ain't.
We got UFOs too.
Well, yeah. Let me show you. We got UFOs. These are real UFOs, not fake ones. See, it says it right there. UFO. That's the real thing, though. It ain't none of these make-believes. Yep. Sound like we got UFOs coming in. They abducted you? Well, you're still here. I guess they brought you back. Somebody's got a question. What's your question? Keep it clean. We'll delete the comments if they get too nasty. We don't do that around here. I have a 2000 model Chevy Suburban. Have low oil pressure. Okay. Probably it can be a number of things. A 2000 model low oil pressure. Probably more than likely your cam bearings are wore out, and you've got a little wear on your main rod bearings and your O-ring that goes to your oil pump from your dipstick tube on that, probably a 5.3 or a 6.0, even a 4.8, all of them are the same. That the pickup tube that goes to your oil pump, the O-ring is probably bad. I changed the O-ring already and still have low oil pressure. More than likely got bad cam bearings. More than likely. That's usually the problem. And you probably got excessive wear on your rod and main bearings. So that's usually the case on them motors. They start getting low oil pressure because of that sucking that air in on the O-ring, and then it'll cause excessive wear on the cam bearing. But what you can do, if you can get your oil pan back off, pull that, get a new one, and another 200,000. Yeah. What you can do is take that oil pan back off, and right there where there's a Allen head bolt plug that goes in on the bottom side of that oil pump. You take it off real easy, but there's a spring under there. When you pull that spring out, you can get a kit that has a high pressure spring and put in it, or put you probably a 1/4 inch nut or something in behind that and put it back in. And that should up your oil pressure a little bit. You know, it would probably help you. That might help you get some more miles out of your motor, is all I'm saying. Just put you about 1/4 inch worth of shim in behind that, or 3/16, something like that. And that would probably, that'd probably help. Yeah. I've done a little bit of that on them LS's, and there ain't nothing cheap on them, I can promise you that. Everybody says, just do a LS swap, it's cheaper. I can put a small block Chevrolet off in something for 1/3 of the price of a LS. But I know LS's are a little more horsepower, cheaper horsepower. But mercy, the cost of them jokers. Head gaskets are outrageous. And then a gasket kit's outrageous. So yep, 427 LS 7 sure would be nice. That's an Amazon, one of them spring kits. Is that what you're talking about? What are you talking about there being in Amazon? Yeah, go ahead. What's your question? From San Antonio. That's about 10, 12 hours from us. Yeah. Came packaged with save for Dad's 1980 J10 UT. Has different motor entirely. Yep. Did you see what's happening with silver prices? No, I don't keep up with it. Don't keep up with it. I ain't got enough money to buy silver. I gotta buy welding gas for these welders. Getting cheaper or getting more expensive? Yeah, that's what it usually does. Goes higher, lower, higher, lower. Gold. I can remember gold being $325 an ounce. Yeah. Yep, right here's what I invest in. Steel. I invest in steel and aluminum. Yep. Yep. That's tangible assets. Tangible assets, as you can see. Sound like Indiana may win. What are they playing? I don't watch too much sports anymore. What cars do you guys have? Oh, we ain't got much of nothing. I'm selling some 3M welding speed glass. Okay. Yep. Well, good luck on selling it there. Yeah, we ain't got much nothing for vehicles. 2011 Yukon. 2010 or 8. I can't remember what that car is. Hyundai Sonata. And then I got it's a 85 Ford F350 and a 95 F250. That's about it. Yeah, lots of cars, most of them resto mods. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been doing it been welding for about 40 years. So, just the NCAA National Championship football game. No biggie. Isn't car racing a sport too? Yeah. I don't. I ain't got nothing against it at all. I just don't watch it too much anymore. My boys, I'd watch it when they were young and playing. They mainly played basketball. But I just don't keep up with the national sports anymore. Is my deal.
Hey, I hope Indiana wins.
Indiana's more than likely going to win it, from what I understand. Oh, me. Yep. Got about 17 more minutes and we'll probably be shutting down. We'll be on here about 2 hours. Oh. Let's see how this fire looks over here. Oh. Good and hot. It's rolling. That joker's smoking up good over there. They're favored by the bookies, and let's see. I guess for 7.5. Miami has one. And go now. Let's see. What channel is that? What channel's that game on? Let's see, I have a replica to a popular TV show. 69 Dodge Charger. Is it orange or black? There's 2 cars that was famous. One of them was in the movie Bullet and the other one was Dukes of Hazzard. I also have a 95 Subaru Impreza WRX, 99 Mitsubishi Eclipse, 93 Mazda XR7, Toyota Supra. Those are pretty sharp little old cars, I can tell you that. And the Evo Lancer, I've heard of those. Using GoPro or Meta glasses? I'll show you. Using a phone. I'm sorry, I'm kind of flipping and flopping around here. Games on ESPN. Let's see. I don't know that I've got ESPN, but let's see here if I can climb out of here. There might be somebody. Nope, I ain't gonna have nothing there. Let me go over here real quick. Let's see real quick if I can find it. Sometimes people have them on YouTube. All right, let me go back over here. NCAA football live. Let's see. Here it is. Let's see if it's on. Skip.
Absolutely huge. I call it the America First Crypto Doubling Program, the biggest and most beautiful crypto doubling program in the history of the world. And we're doing it right here in the United States of America because we're going to make America great again. And we're going to make American technology the envy of the world again. Believe me, we all know what's happening in this.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. Let's try this one.
Southern fried chicken or shrimp? Why not both? Who's got the sauce?
Has been on my tail for, I bet so. I quit smoking and finished building the Eagle lunar landing. Miami scored.
One more issue for their subscription fee. Man, keep
Oh, yeah.
the tempo. I say it all the time, man.
Well, this ain't no game here either. Let's go over here. See these guys. Some of them are scabbing. No. Go to this one. Nope. All right, let's go down. Let's see who's here. That is on, but it's sideways. I think that's something old.
Second down play here.
That's AI.
Indiana in that quarter.
Patton's on, but they got a copyright screen on. Same thing here. Copyright screen on.
Clear live in Miami. Aerial coverage brought to you by.
Alright, let's go over here. I don't know. Might can find it here. I got a light glaring right in my eyes back here. Let me turn this light off. Now, we'll have that glare. See if we can find it. Oh, I don't know that I'll have it here either. Basketball. You'd think it'd be right on top, but got all kinds of games here, but nothing there. I think this is all hockey. That's probably something else. I'm gonna say we can't get it tonight. What kind of cable do we have? We have internet. That's what we do. We use a Roku system through the internet. Appreciate the New Year's Eve gift there. Do I know the movie Cars? That all depends. Brother has several cars too. What's your Ghosty? What's your '69 Charger? Said it was a replica of a famous movie car. He's got his Supra, which is a 98. Here's 07. Okay. 64 Chevelle. Mitsubishi GT VR6. Okay. General Lee. That's what I was wondering. Those are pretty cool little old cars. Well, I think we're going to get around here. We sure appreciate everybody jumping on. It's been a good night, and we was doing some pretty good progress till we ran out of 7525 welding gas. But did hear what happened? No, I ain't heard anything about that. What's going on at Freedom Factory? Appreciate you jumping in there, Ghosty. Come in every chance you get. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that little dingy dong bell up there and make sure everything comes in. And you never know what we'll have on. We'll either be working on somebody's vehicle or something else, you know. Someone came off pit road and stopped in the middle of the field mid-race and caused a big wreck. What? That's not good. Pro truck race. Uh-oh. Yep. Not good. Not good. They're supposed to be redoing Memphis Motorsports Park, so they're planning on trying to get NASCAR back there with the trucks and the ARCA and Xfinity Series, all that stuff. They're going to try to get them all back. So, and they've got their own little pro late model series, IHRA does. So, yeah, IHRA, they're supposed to redo that place. Appreciate it, Ghosty. I got to thank Lucky for posting your channel out there. Hey, appreciate that. Tell them we appreciate it, and share this every chance you get. Jet Builder 98 is here from Nashville. Hey, appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. Oh, Lucy. Okay, I got you. I know your phone's been messing up on you, but we sure appreciate it. But we do a little bit of everything. Some race car building and all kind of stuff in here. Engine building, race car building, everything on a budget. I can tell you that. We're not high dollar YouTubers, and we're not rich by no means. We're poor boys. Thanks for welcoming you. Anytime there, Ghosty. We are in Central Arkansas. That's about as close as we can get you. So, yep. You don't got to have money to win, just a decent motor and good setup. You got that right. Something that'll be there for the long haul and make decent power. You ain't got to make the most. You just got to make decent power and be able to put it to the ground when it needs there. Be able to drive the car through the corner and make good corner speed. If you make good corner speed, your straightaway speed will follow. So money does help a lot. Got that right. I have had to deal with it my whole life trying to race. Back to, for me, I'll be looking for you. All right. We appreciate you. We're usually on here on Monday nights, sometimes around 7 o'clock or a little after. Central Standard Time. And so subscribe to the channel, y'all, and hit the like button. We're usually on here Mondays and sometimes Thursday nights. So, but anyway, we're going to get off here, guys. We sure appreciate all y'all. And that's how we time our car from time when we enter the corner and exit the corner. We don't worry about straightaway speed. Yep, the corners is where you're going to be good at. If you got good corner speed, your straightaway speed will be there. So, but anyway, we're going to get off here. Appreciate all y'all. All y'all make sure you hit that subscribe button and watch some of our old videos we've got on here. We got lots and lots and lots of videos, over 1,500 videos. So I think 1,700 videos. So for that many videos, no more subscribers than I've got, you'd think that we would be doing really good with subscribers, but just for whatever reason, the subscribers just hadn't came. But we've got 2.5 million views. But yeah, we just kind of struggle in the subscriber range, but we got videos and we got views. But anyway, Hippie Miller's in there. We appreciate you jumping in. We appreciate all y'all. We're gonna run. We've been on here for 2 hours, and we're gonna shut it down and probably get ready to close things down around here for a little bit. But we'll be back with you. I'll have a video up here in the next day or two, so be watching for that. And we appreciate all y'all jumping in. This is Russell saying God bless you. Always remember, Jesus loves you. And Outfits Garage is saying, keep a hammering, guys.